Hey, investors, welcome to today's edition of the Impact Podcast with Taiwo Balogun. I just want to quickly update you about the breaking news. This is a good news to some of us out there. Yes, President Donald Trump has ordered 90-day tariff um, freeze. And what does that mean? What does that mean to you and I? So this is what we'll be looking at today. And I'd like you to stay with me, stay tuned, because I'll be analyzing what it means to everyone out there. If you are an investor or you are an entrepreneur, I'll be telling you the implications, what it means, and the opportunities so that you can position yourself and take from the opportunity or from the hot cake. This is global cake. So the news is Donald Trump orders 90-day pause on some tariffs and raises China's tariff to 125%. That is crazy. That is crazy. So, and what does that mean? It means there's going to be a 90-day pause and some existing tariffs possibly that are affecting the U.S. allies or, consumer facing goods will be on hold for the next 90 days, starting from today, the 9th of April, 2025. And what it also means is that China is going to be strategizing now. I don't know, maybe China is going to come to the negotiation table so that they can negotiate with the US president on this 125% tariffs. Wow, this is crazy. Yes, in fact, when Donald Trump announced that, it was like a dream. So this is dramatic, a dramatic escalation in the trade war. And what it signals is a bold stance against Chinese imports. And what is going to be the implication, or what are going to be the implications to consumers, to businesses, to the stock market, to even the US-China relations, alongside the market generally, the stock market, the commodity market, the oil, everything that are related to this trade war. The number one implications to the consumers, American citizens, is that prices on Chinese goods will likely go up. It will surge. So get ready to spend more if you don't want to consume made in America. Get ready to pay more for Chinese goods. And then the other implication for consumers is that it may lead to shortages or delays in electronics and clothing, even machineries. So this is going to affect a lot of things in the United States of American economy. And as a consumer, this is the best time for you to cut your coat according to the available materials. Cut your coat not according to your size now. It is according to the available materials. And that is one of the things that you have to do. You just have to cut costs, and see how you can increase your earning power by, investing in other instruments, or also increase your skills, learn more skills that will pay you more, and also see how you can have multiple streams of income. So this is one of the advice that I'm giving to my coaching clients or some of my friends out there. And the other implication is that it's going to affect businesses. The US companies, a lot of US companies rely on Chinese manufacturing stuffs, and they might face cost pressures. Every company in America that relies on Chinese manufacturing would definitely face cost pressure. So this is something that it will shake a lot of businesses in the United States of America, and a lot of companies will be looking for alternative sources, or source, or how they can reshore strategies that will accelerate their their growth, or their profitability now. So businesses in America that relies on Chinese manufacturing would definitely face cost pressures. And the next that I think is very, very volatile, which is the stock market. A lot of analysts are out there, and they're telling us about the stock market, about the gold price, the even dollar index. Now let me show you dollar index. Now let's start from the dollar index. Look at the dollar index jump in or jump up from here. Immediately Donald Trump announced the 90-day pause on all tariffs except China. The price did what? It surged. And look at, from this level, the price went up to from 102.31 to 102.97. In fact, 103.31. And that is a good one. 103.3. That is a good one for the United States dollar at the moment. But now the question is, can dollar sustain this? Can dollar sustain this? This is a very, 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 very key in the new development or the breaking news. Now, let us also look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is now smiling. A lot of financial guys were crying. 2 days ago. A lot of them were crying 3 days ago. It was like committing suicide. I saw the news that there was a blood shell in the New York Stock Exchange floor, but today a lot of traders are laughing, are smiling. Now this is a good one, because the S&P 500 is up by 9.11% now, while the Nasdaq, now look at Nasdaq. Look at that. Nasdaq is up with 11.5%, and that's a good one for Nasdaq. Initially, all these guys, S&P 500, Nasdaq, and the DJI were down. They were all on red. You can see the trend, but DJI is now doing above 40,000. Look at above 40,000, and that is 7.36% increase. And you can see what is the chart is saying right now. And that's a good one for a smart investor out there. And this is something that we just have to take advantage of if you are a financial market expert, or you are an investor, whatever view, you're going to make money. Now look at Apple stock. Apple stock is doing very well now. It's doing well. Don't let me say very well, because there's still a lot of gaps to be covered here. A lot of gaps. There are a lot of gaps here that needs to be covered, and that is something that these guys needs to work on. They need to work on. Look at the gap here, and this is a big one. And also Tesla is also doing well. Apple is up with 14%. Tesla is up by 21%, and Netflix is also up by 8.35%. That's a good one. Now let's go to the oil. I was watching oil yesterday, and I was like, wow, what happened? From $72 per barrel to $54 to $55, and now, after the announcement, look at what happened. The price jumped up, and as at now, the price is $62 per barrel. So Nigerian government should be smiling now, and let's see what will happen between the federal government of Nigeria and Dangote refinery, now that they have restored the crude oil, Naira buying crude oil. So let's see what will happen if we're going to also enjoy that initiative or agreement or whatever. Now, going to one of my favorite commodities, which is gold. Now let's see what is happening on gold. Look at These are my trend lines, and you can see at every stage where the price has been dropping until it got to this place, and the price picked up again this day. Was it today? Yeah, today, yesterday, picked up yesterday again. And when the news was made by Donald Trump, the price was going up to at before the announcement, and I was like, wow. So gold is going back to 3,100, and suddenly during the announcement, the price, sentiment pulled it down or pull back, and you can see that the price is also reacting to the sentiment and also going back up. So we're expecting the gold to be stable on the major trend for now, pending the 90-day window that Donald Trump or God Trump, that 90 day, it's going to be a tug of war. So let's see what Chinese or China government is going to do, or Chinese government. Let's see what they're going to do if they will be able to negotiate with Uncle Donald Trump so that they can have a good agreement on the trade war or the tariffs, because 125% on all Chinese goods is crazy. It's killing. It's going to be affecting both, American citizens and also the Chinese economy. And both economies are facing it right now because, America economy is a consuming economy, while the Chinese are producers. So now, looking at this, let's go to my friends, my forex traders, and also cryptocurrencies traders. You can see crypto at the moment. Wow, look at what is happening to crypto. Pew, the price is jumping up. People will be laughing now. Crypto traders will be making money. They will be enjoying this ride. Look at the Bitcoin is now $82,000, sorry. And Ethereum is now $1,600. While let's look at the currency market, let's see what is happening to the USD JPY. Look at this. This is, wow, awesome, amazing. Wow, this is about how many pips now from here to there. Wow, this is powerful. We have about this is over 40 pips. Wow, just within how many hours? And then you see dollar is gaining ground now. And also let's see what is happening to GBP USD. GBP USD has not really reacted to the news, but at least this is a good move for the dollar. Let's also check the Euro USD. The Euro USD is also reacting to Uncle Donald Trump's announcement, and you can see that the price is declining. So that is a good one for the market. Everybody is smiling at the moment. The market is so these are the implications. And then to also to consumers, to businesses, and to the stock market, expect volatility today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. Yes, today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, and let's see what will happen within the 90 days window. And especially in sectors like tech, automobile, or automotive and retail. Let's look at that. It's going to be a good one. There's going to be a lot of volatility in that space. And also US exporters could also be affected by Chinese retaliatory tariffs. And that is going to be a very, very, very bad one for them. So let's see what happens then. For US and Chinese relations, we need to consider that, as they raised tariffs, it's a big signal or signals to economic aggression, and this will likely provoke countermeasures from China. So let's see what China is going to do. China is doing 84% now on all 84% tariff on all the goods from the United States of America, while America has pegged it to 125%, and That's killing. So let's see what is going to happen, and let's hope that they will all agree at the right time, on the round table, and it's going to be a win-win for both the US and also the Chinese government. So this is the quick update that I say let me quickly share with you so that we can all be on the same page. And as time goes on, I hope to be sharing a lot with you. So I want you to stay tuned on this channel. I will also be bringing you updates on business opportunities that you can do both wherever you are located and also in the United States of America. Despite the trade war, it's going to be a good one, win-win for both business owners. If you are an investor, a trader, or whatever it's going to be a win-win for you. So just position yourself for the opportunities, and you're going to cash out. So I want you to type cash out in the comment section. And if there's anything you want me to talk about globally, you want me to talk about the global opportunities both in the market and also business opportunities across the globe, please drop it in the comment section. So till I see you next time, I'm Taiwo Balogun. Thank you, and do have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.